My name is Emir Interview. I'm the president and CEO of Fox Valley Auto Group. We have 3 dealerships. We have Fox Valley Volkswagen in St. Charles, Fox Valley Buick GMC in St. Charles, and Fox Valley Volkswagen in Schaumburg. Like most people, I had a love affair with vehicles, but I've never thought about being in the car business. I was a sophomore in college when my family fell into hard times and we couldn't afford to send me to school. So I decided to go out and work and earn some money. I answered an ad in the paper to sell cars. I sold cars for about 6 months and made enough money to go back to school. And at that time, the owner befriended me and said to me that this might be your calling, so you might want to stay around for a little while and see where this takes you. And 3 years later, I was his general manager running a $80 million operation with 200 employees. Well, I had a lot of success as a general manager of a Ford dealership. And it's easy working for somebody else. Somebody else had all the other liabilities and somebody else had all the other worries. But when you're doing well, you catch the eye of certain people or certain companies. And we were fortunate enough to catch the eye of Ford Motor Company. And they approached me of opening up a dealership. And I've always had an entrepreneurial spirit, and with the support of my wife, we decided to go ahead and take that opportunity, and we opened Landmark Ford of Niles in 1992. Well, the Ford dealership that we had was a wonderful opportunity and a wonderful learning for us. But it really wasn't a family business at that time. The dealership was about an hour and a half from home. It kept me away from my family quite a bit because of the long hours that you put in as a business owner. And we did that for about 16 years. In 2004, we had heard that Volkswagen wanted to open up a Volkswagen dealership in the St. Charles market, which is where we live. And we decided that that might be a good opportunity for us as well. So we did go on an interview with Volkswagen. And this was a brand new open point. They'd never had a franchise in this location. So you could imagine the interest that a lot of people had into it. In fact, I remember there were 67 other dealers who would have loved to have that franchise. And we came in last minute, we interviewed for it, and I think just by grace, we were able to open up that franchise, and it was awarded to us. And shortly after we opened up the Volkswagen dealership in St. Charles, we sold the Ford dealership that we had in Niles. Well, Fox Valley Auto Group started as one dealership back in 2006. We opened up Fox Valley Volkswagen in West Chicago. A couple of years later, we opened up Fox Valley Volkswagen in Schaumburg. And a couple of years later after that, we opened up Fox Valley Buick GMC in St. Charles. I have a couple of partners. Shaquille Omar is one of my partners at the Volkswagen store, and Frank Butnaro is my partner at the Buick GMC store. Those 2 gentlemen have been friends of mine for as long as I can remember. In fact, Frank, first met Frank when he purchased a vehicle from me over 20 years ago. And then he got into the car business with us, and he became a very integral part. And I met Shaquille selling cars 30 years ago, and we became great friends. I also have a couple of daughters in the business. My oldest daughter, Gabrielle, after she finished college, went to work for another dealership for a few years, and now she's our general manager at our Buick GMC store. My youngest daughter, Danielle, after she finished college, she went to work for the company, and now she is our HR manager. And that's what makes a difference in our organization, is the family part of it. Both of our partners have family in the business. I have family in the business. So if you're a big family individual and family matters to you, we're a wonderful organization to work for. Well, we have a great team at Fox Valley Auto Group. We started in 2006 with 20 people, and today we have over 170 team members. But for a team to be successful in anything that they're doing, they have to make sure that they understand their role and their value in the company. Anywhere from our leadership team, our general manager, to an entry-level position, we have a job description for every single one of them, but moreover, we have a statement that says why their position is valued at our companies, why their role makes a difference, not only to other team members, but ultimately to our customers. So we have some wonderful employees and team members already in place, and they have so many wonderful qualities and attributes. And one of them is having a sense of belonging. There's a big difference between a group of people and a team. And I think what we have is really a team that cares for each other, a team that lifts each other up when needed, and a team that sometimes pushes each other when they need to be pushed. And I think that's where the accountability comes from. But that's what makes us who we are, and that's what makes us different than most other companies. Well, work-life balance is something that's very important to me personally and to our organization. It's something that I personally struggled with in my early career days. But work-life balance is important because it's what makes us who we are. The old adage that you can't bring home to work or work to home simply is a myth. It doesn't happen, it doesn't exist because we're human beings. We work and live on emotions. If you're not happy at home, it's tough to be happy at work. And then if you're not happy at work, it's tough to not bring that home with you. So in our organization, that's something that you'll always see that we foster. You'll always see that we look for improvement on. We have a lot of things in our organization that help us through that. If you have a gift for serving, we have a lot of different organizations and nonprofits that we work with. We've had our team members who help out children going through cancer. We have opportunities for you to help build a home through Habitat for Humanity. We've had team members work on those projects. So we give you a lot of opportunities to be able to spend time at work, time with your family, and certainly time to serve. And I think that's part of the philosophy that we have. I don't think we can have truly happy team members if they're not happy on not only what they do, but how they do it. So if you're one of those individuals who are looking for a place that work-life balance is very important, we're one of the organizations you should be considering. Every company needs a vision. Every company needs a purpose. They need a charge. They need an intent so they can focus on it. And at Fox Valley Auto Group, we have a mission statement for that. And it's two simple words, and it's moving people. And moving people not just from a literal sense, because we certainly sell and service vehicles, but moving people from a philosophical sense. We want to make sure that people are in a better state just by dealing with our employees. We want to put them in a better state financially, emotionally, spiritually, or professionally, just by dealing with our team members. That's what it means to be of service to people. I'd like to introduce you to somebody who's very important to me personally, and certainly very important to our organization, and that's my wife, Pat. Pat has been there from the very beginning with our company. Like I said, this is a family-owned business and family-run business, and she is one of my most trusted advisors and my business partner. She does many things for our organization, but one of the most important things that she does is she brings a lot of cohesiveness for our team members.
Thank you very much, honey. That was very sweet.
You're welcome.
And I'm very proud of you, and I think now is a good time for you to talk about the Torch Award.
Well, the Torch Award is something that we're very proud of. It's something that we received from the Better Business Bureau of Illinois and Northern Indiana. It's the most coveted award. It's the biggest award that they give out every year. The Torch Award was represented by over 800 nominees last year. And we were certainly blessed enough and humbled enough to be able to receive the award. The Torch Award represents marketplace business ethics. And it's certainly something that's prominent in our organization and something that we really stand for. It certainly represents our 170 team members. It lets them know that they're being recognized for doing the right thing. It lets them know that they're being recognized in what they do and how they do it. It's certainly something that we're very proud of. In fact, we are one of only 2 dealerships in the last 20 years to ever receive this award. Well, we're always looking for wonderful people to join our organization. And we're looking for people with passion. And not just passion to work, but passion to do the right thing. Someone once said that the definition of discernment It's not knowing the difference between right and wrong, but knowing the difference between right and almost right. And if you're that kind of person, you should look at our organization because we look for people who love coming to work, who love working with other people, and who really value family and value customers.